below if you guys want to look at some more hilarious license plates. If you guys know any more creative
Yo,
license
what's
plates,
up?
don't be afraid to send them
What's
to my
up?
Twitter. My Twitter's going to be down below as well.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
The funniest license plates people ever got. Yeah.
Un poco loco. Okay, bruh, like, this horrible. Actually, no, it's not. Never mind. Yeah, it is actually. Oh, this thing sucks. Hold on. I got a good thing. Hold on. I like this one a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. It came up like this, trust me. Un poco loco. Let's create a highlight. Oh, no, no, no. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Whoever's watching, go away. Just kidding. Like, please don't leave me. I'm an unpopular artist. I want to say this. resemble me.
Hey everybody, it's Lavender Town, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to get your art noticed on the internet and how to build a fan base. A lot of people think that you get a fan base when your art is good enough, and yes, that is one piece of the puzzle, of course,
Oh my
but believe
god.
it or not, there's actually a lot more to it. Just being good at art will not get you a fan base instantly unless you're really lucky. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that have worked for me in the past, so let's get started. So, people say that the internet gives everyone a voice, but sometimes when you're posting your work online, it can feel a bit like just shouting into a void where anything you make gets swept away by the amount of posts
Same.
that everyone else makes, and that it's actually really hard to get noticed by anyone on the internet. And I definitely felt this way when I was a younger artist and I was first starting to post my work online. For me, my first website I was really trying to post onto was DeviantArt. And DeviantArt works the way a lot of sites work, where you post your work online and you show up on like a brand new page or whatever. And your work will show up at the top of this like what's new section for 1 millisecond, and then it will quickly be drowned by other posts. And it can start to feel really impossible to find any sort of audience online because there's just so many people posting. And especially on a site like Instagram or something like that, where they're literally celebrities and just everyone and their mom has an Instagram, it can seem really difficult to get out there and be noticed whatsoever. I've noticed three main reactions that people tend to have when their art isn't doing that well on the internet. Basically, the three different ways that people explain to themselves why this is happening. The first one, and I think the most common one, is the self deprecating one, where you say, well, my art isn't doing well on the internet because I'm just not good enough yet. So I'm just going to keep practicing, and then eventually, when I'm a good enough artist, I will become popular. This is something that I thought for a long time, and I just thought, it'll just happen. As soon as I get good enough, I'll get the exposure that I want. Another sort of approach that people have sometimes is they get really angry at people who are successful. They look for flaws in popular artists and basically just get really frustrated and say, well, this is nonsense. People don't have a good sense of what should be popular or not, and my art should be more popular than this artist because they draw the same thing over and over again, or my art should be more popular than this artist because the way they do this is weird or something like that. This is sort of the angry lash out approach. The last approach I see a lot is sometimes people just explain it away by saying, well, it's all luck based. Either you get lucky or you don't. While the last one is partially true, there's a lot of luck involved with getting your work out there. There's also a lot of things you can actually do to be proactive about making sure that your work is out there in the right way. The first thing I want to talk about is how you build your page. Now, whether you're on Tumblr or Instagram or Facebook or wherever it is, you want to start off with a clean slate. Do not use your own private account that you were previously just using for jokes and, messaging with friends and stuff like that. You do not want to use something like that for a couple different reasons. First of all, it really muddies the look of your page, and if someone sees your art and likes it and clicks to your page and then sees a bunch of like memes and random stuff that they're not interested in, or fandom content for like an anime they don't like, they're not going to follow you, even if your art is working for them. And that's such a shame. There's no reason that should happen. Everyone should have a personal and an art blog, or, whatever it is, an art Twitter, an art Instagram. Because then, you're not narrowing the scope of who can follow you by your fandoms and by your sense of humor. You don't want to do that. You want your art to be able to stand on its own and survive on its own. And it actually really helps people follow you without having to worry about liking all these other things that you happen to like. Also, if you do get popular, there's a perfect chance that someone's going to go through your entire Instagram or your entire Twitter and then see it back when it wasn't an art blog. And there's probably stuff in there that would make you feel really embarrassed or that doesn't represent you well today. Also, it just really helps out the aesthetic if you keep your art separate.
Hold on, back. I don't need this account anymore because it's for school. But By the way, this is not my password, so if you even try, you're gonna get it wrong, okay? So don't even try. Nope. Now I want to try. This is my old school account. Ugh. Disgusting. Ugh. The liberties you're taking call me un poco loco. Un poco loco. Yeah. And then we want to change my name. No, I want to change. No cheese. No more cheese. You developers? No matches. No matches. No matches. Just kidding. You thought that looked loose? No matches. I don't remember everything else. No matches. They call me un poco loco. So that's it. Spread it out really thin. Shh. We're gonna scam our viewers. I'm just kidding. You remember? No matches. No matches. Great. No matches. Just kidding. What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about? No matches. No matches. Call me un poco loco. No matches. No. No matches. No matches. No matches. No matches. No matches. Just kidding. I'm really annoying. I know. It's so annoying. Wait, there's one message. What? then what? Why did it go up? Oh, 1 viewer? Well, I don't think so. Actually. Okay, guys, so you could no much as we can trick our old viewers and we can scam them on Animal Jam. I'm gonna scam real cute Pyra on Animal Jam. Shh, don't tell my viewers. Oh wait, is this still recording? Sec. I'm just kidding. Watch it. But seriously, let's get to drawing. So I feel like I'm drawing like, you know, straight out of the womb. Boom, beautiful. You know, like straight art. I'm gonna look up how to draw like a pro. Oh, hi, whoever's watching. Hi. I'm like, Cal. No. What liberties you're taking? Wow. I screwed myself for a dog fire. No much. Say changes? Yes, say change. Say changes. Say changes. Okay, so I should be better now. It should be better now. It should be better. It should be. Oh my god, that person left. I'm so sorry for driving you away. No,